Hi there. I don't want to waste your time, so let's just quickly get right into it, all right? So if you are like me, you've probably started recording videos using your phone and then edited those videos using iMovie for the iPhone. But as you got a MacBook, you started to realize that yes, iMovie is good, but it's not great. It lacks certain features that Final Cut Pro has. And in fact, most of our favorite YouTubers use Final Cut. But as of now, I think today is June 5, Final Cut Pro goes for $300. It actually used to go for $1,000 when it used to be Final Cut Pro 7, so it's now been reduced to $300 pre-tax, and that's before all the plugins and before other softwares like Compressor and Motion 5. If you were to get those three apps separately, they would cost you around $400 pre-tax, and of course on top of that you have to buy plugins. So I want to show you a bundle that you can buy and save big bucks and even split the cost among yourself and your friend. So what I want to show you is the Apple Pro app bundle for education, and it goes for around $200, and it comes with Final Cut Pro, Motion 5 and many other apps. So how do you get this? You go to the online Apple store and then just type in Apple Pro apps bundle for education, and yeah, as you can see, it's there, and it comes with Final Cut Pro, Logic Pro, Motion 5, Compressor and Main Stage. Now all these 5 applications combined have a total average of around $640. So if you were to buy each one individually, that's how much it would cost you. So I don't know about you, man, but to me that's quite a lot of money. But as you can see, with this Pro bundle for student or for education, you can be able to save around $440 by just purchasing the bundle combined. Now for me, I actually thought that Apple was going to ask me to provide like a school ID or some form of identification so that they can be able to tell that I'm a student, but they didn't ask me for anything. I guess what they did here is to look at my Apple ID and then look at the date of birth associated with my Apple ID and tell my age and say, yeah, this guy at his age, he's a student, and if he's not, he should probably be in school. So I guess that's what they did. They didn't ask me for anything. And so once you get the Pro Apps Student Bundle for Education, you get 2 separate emails. One will have a PDF with all the apps and their redeemable codes associated to each specific app. And then you get a second email that has the code that will allow you to open that PDF. So it's funny that these apps are being sold online. However, it takes about 2 days for you to be able to get both of the emails and be able to redeem the codes. So once you get the 2 emails from Apple, open the one that has the code from Apple that is supposed to open the PDF, and then highlight it and copy it, or once you highlight it, press Command C and that's copy, and then go back to the email that has the PDF and then double click on the PDF, and then that will open the PDF, and then just paste the code or press Command V to paste the code and press enter, and then you will see that the folder opens and it shows you all the application and the different softwares and associated redeemable codes for each application or software. Now notice something that is cool here. Despite this purchase having been a bundle, these applications come with separate redeemable codes, and that means that they can be redeemed separately. And since this is a Pro bundle for education, once a code is redeemed using a certain specific Apple ID, you can no longer redeem that code or that software using a different Apple ID. However, you can always install it in a different device using the initial Apple ID that was used to redeem an application. So say for example, I want Final Cut Pro and I have a friend that wants, let's say, Logic Pro X or Main Stage. I can redeem the codes that are associated with the softwares that I want personally, and then if my friend wants these different softwares, I can be able to give him that code right there, and then he can be able to redeem the codes associated with his specific softwares that he wants. And we can also split the cost, you know, since I want this and you want that. So instead of paying the whole $200, if you find a friend who needs something from the bundle, you can always split the cost. Now, is this legal? Looking at the terms and conditions that we have here, here, if you scroll down a little bit, there's a portion that says customers only, and it says you may not resell products of the Apple Store. And think about it, there's so many things that we buy from the Apple Store, the iPhones, the MacBook, and so many others. And whom do you know that has actually got into trouble for selling or reselling an iPhone or a MacBook? No one, right? So this is unrealistic, and personally I think you shouldn't have a problem with just finding a friend who needs specific softwares from the bundle and then just splitting the cost or just sharing the cost of the burden that comes with purchasing the bundle. However, it becomes a problem if Apple keeps track of your Apple ID and then it realizes that yes, last week you bought a student bundle, this week you buy another student bundle, and then the codes or the Apple IDs being used to redeem the coupons associated with the different softwares in the bundle are different. So that can be flagged and can be tracked, and that shouldn't be done. So otherwise, a one-time thing or two-time thing shouldn't be a problem. And also I noticed that the same terms and condition are actually exactly as they are here in the Final Cut Pro version that is not for student, and so technically you shouldn't have a problem with that. So now let's look at some questions that you might perhaps be interested in, and the first one is, would these apps expire after school? So after you finish college or whatever you're doing, these apps won't expire, and I've got in touch with the Apple assistant at the software support, and they managed to say that these apps won't expire. And are there any limitations? Yes, the limitations are only for personal use, so you cannot use these apps for business like we mentioned before, and also they are limited to one Apple ID once you've redeemed any specific app. So basically those are the limitations. And now let's go on to other means that you can use to save money when purchasing things on the iTunes or App Store. Now there's a site that you might not know of, and it's called giftgranny.com, and if you open that site, you can search up for iTunes and App Store gift card. So again, that's iTunes and App Store gift card, and that's not the Apple Store gift card. That will only work inside the Apple Store. So if you look for iTunes and App Store gift cards, you can find some that you can get like at 10% or 20% off, and if you redeem this gift card, you basically get points towards your credit, and whenever you want to purchase the bundle or gather enough points, you can always save some money like that. Anyways, that's about it for me when it comes to a small update on the Apple Pro Apps bundle for education. Hopefully you found this video helpful, and I can help you save $440 by purchasing the bundle instead of buying individual softwares or application. And also you can be able to find a friend in taking on the cost of the bundle. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below, and a subscription will be nice as it helps the channel and encourages us to go on. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, and I will definitely catch you guys in the next video. Peace.